Hey guys, welcome back to the Flight of Faith, my little segment here on the morning flight. I'm so proud of all the guys and girls on the team at CS1 for putting together this morning show, even though they're at home. And Mr. Drew just making sure that all this happens. It's just such a great sign of their dedication to the project of the morning flight. So happy to be able to come to you here from the South Bronx, from St. Anthony Shelter for Renewal, where me and the other friars are serving during this quarantine. In the Flight of Faith, over the last couple of months, we've been coming to you from all kinds of exotic locations. We were in Assisi, Italy. We were in the Judean wilderness. We've been to Mount Tabor. We've been all over the place. But today, we come to you right here from St. Anthony Shelter for Renewal. And at any point while we're filming this, one of the men could come in, one of the shelter guests could come in and ask for his phone or his medicine box or a cigarette or something. So if we get interrupted, that'll be a fun interruption. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, is that we're all in our homes, we're all around the people that that we know better than anyone else. And that can be hard, that can be challenging, that can be difficult. Relationships are hard, but it also can be a great blessing. Relationships can be a great blessing, right? We know that. We all long for great relationships. I'm just thinking about good friendships I've had over the years. One story that jumps to mind is, it was actually a friend of my family's. We broke down, we were driving back from South Jersey, back home to the Jersey Shore. We were about 2.5 hours from home, and our car broke down, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, sure, there was a truck that was gonna come pick up the car, but what about the family? We couldn't all fit in the front of the tow truck. So my stepdad called a friend from back home. He drove down 2 hours down, middle of the night, picked us up, drove us back. And I remember us just trying to thank him. He's like, no, you guys are friends. It's all good, it doesn't matter, it's fine. He was just this guy was so ready to just give of himself. It was amazing. When I think back, in the last 37 years of my life, it's those kinds of moments that really stand out, where people give of themselves, where they offer something of themselves without cost for the sake of someone else. Those are the things that really make us who we are. And in this Sunday's gospel, we're going to hear about Jesus' friendship with Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. This friendship that he had with them. A friendship that was emotional, that was emotionally involved. Jesus hears that Lazarus dies, and it says that he weeps, that he sheds tears for his friend. And that when he gets there, you can hear in the voice of the sisters that they're almost a little irritated that Jesus wasn't there, that he could have prevented Lazarus' death. We get like that with our friends, don't we? We get a little irritated, we get annoyed at times, even sometimes when it's because we know how good they are, and we wish they would have shared some of that goodness with us, just like with Martha and Mary and Jesus. And it's amazing because Jesus says that he allowed it to happen. He allowed Lazarus to die so that we could see the glory of God, that we could see something glorious happen. One of the guys wants to come in. Let's see what we can do. Ronald, what's going on? What can we do for you?
Can I just get something to put my glove?
Sure, yeah. Which box are you on? Number two, right?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. How was lunch?
Oh, very good.
It was good?
Nice.
Did you try the spicy noodles?
Oh, yes. It's getting better and better.
You do okay with spice?
No complaint. Yes, I like spicy. Spicy is good for you. Hot peppers is also a nutrient in the hot pepper that cleans you.
Cleans you out?
Yeah, like your cholesterol. In the hot peppers.
Yeah.
So I like spicy.
Cool. All right, Ronald. Have a good afternoon, man.
Thank you.
Hey, Ronald.
Sam, quick from.
What's today? 26th?
Zach, seriously, get out of here.
All
I'm
right.
just kidding.
26th. Today is
Reggie's birthday.
Today's Reggie's birthday, really?
Yeah.
We need 20 cake.
I think we have one downstairs.
I apologize for that, especially for him. Here's Brother
Too
Patrick.
much fun here.
It's Brother Patrick.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Brother Patrick, come on in.
Oh, you're doing great, you're doing great.
All right. All right, so we had some little interruptions. That was fun. And that is exactly what happens in life, in relationships, is that interruptions happen, and it's in those moments that you can rub up against each other, and things can get real. So this is so interesting. Pope Francis, talking to young people last year at World Youth Day in Panama, he said this: "What keeps us united? Why are we united? What prompts us to encounter each other? The certainty of knowing that we have been loved with a profound love that we neither can nor want to keep quiet about. A love that challenges us to respond in the same way, with love." So, what's he saying? Why in your family life, right now, while you're stuck at home with your family and you can't go out and see your friends, you can't have that break of going to school, what keeps you united? The fact that you know that you've been loved. Yeah, sure, maybe, in profound ways by your family, maybe somewhat imperfectly by your family, but perfectly by God. And that, Pope Francis says, that prompts us, challenges us to love others with the same kind of love. When Jesus loved his friend Lazarus with that kind of love that gives, it rose him from the dead. It brought him to new life. And you, in your life, as you love one another in your family life during these days of quarantine, when you love with the same kind of love that Jesus loved you with, it will bring new life to your family. It will bring new life to the people in your life that you're living with in tight quarters during this time. That's what we hope for here at the shelter, and that's what we hope for you. God bless you guys, and hope to get back to Spellman to see you all really soon.